Buongiorno, good morning from a rainy Toscana. Oh, as you can see, the wine hit hard yesterday. Not enough sleep here, always on the road. Coffee will be better. Yeah, last day already of this trip. Well, not completely. 2 more travel days. Tomorrow morning I'm leaving. Today we're gonna go to the museum. Got an appointment there with the director that I met at the Militaria fair. He said, come visit me, I got a lot of cool stuff for you. So I'm gonna have a look, see what trades we can make, items we can bring home for you guys. And that's it. Yeah, prepare the van, do some shopping for 2 days on the road. It's a long drive and I have to cross Swiss, and last time it was 12 hours on the road. It was actually, with everything, you know, connected with it. And then we had a very fruitful holiday. Not really holiday, work, you know. Thankfully it's a combination, but it was very fruitful. I had never expected to do all the things I did this trip, which is mostly the case. I go out with nothing and I'll always find my way. And better than before. Wow, we're kinda going up into the clouds. Really mountain roads on the road to the museum. Road, by the way, which saw heavy fighting all along. One of the main roads leading through the Gothic linie. So all these passes and corners could be defended. Very interesting. Passo del Gigio, 800 meters we are now. And yeah, it's cloudy, I'm just looking for a memorial somewhere, because I know there is. American memorial. I'll keep my eyes open. Very windy and cold. Right now I'm standing at a World War II memorial. Men who gave their life here in these rough Italian mountains in the winter. And months to follow. This soldier died here September 44. Hard to imagine how it was here during the war on these mountain passes. This goes really deep, and for defenders this is great terrain. Well, not far from the small memorial we just saw. So another one, and these in general are not even marked on maps and things like that. It's for the 363rd Infantry Division. As you can see, quite hidden. No parking spots here. And here is a small notation about the Lions Club Mugello. Notice to visitors in the monument undergoing a general restoration program carried out by Lions clubs and local authorities. So that's really nice. Okay, let's go. Yes, it is a little bit old. The site itself overlooking the valley, and no doubt that during the war this was a very important position. It's great for defending. From the last commemoration. Oh, it's a beautiful monument, but yes, it can use some fixing. There's all the names of soldiers on it who gave their life here. These are quite a lot of names. 363rd Infantry Regiment, US Army, 44, 45. Okay, Musea Gotica, and yeah, that's really nice. PF 109 up there. Opening times. It's in a very small village here. Oh, look, a memorial here also. Inspired by the rifle installed by Gotica. Okay, let's have a look. The owner just gave me a small tour about the museum, explaining the items he's got here. And it's really a good museum. I really love it. Quality, originality, local stories here. The battles that took place in these areas are even wilder than I thought. So I'm gonna take you around, show you the museum, tell you something about the items. So the museum owners, they have a very good understanding with the government, also with American associations, with veterans, etc. To preserve the local history and to honor the heroes. They actually have a lot of rooms. It really surprised me. Really beautiful, well done. Here, lots of relics, but many of these displays here come with a story, with full information about the soldiers, local finds. But you see here, this was all found by the museum owner. German Fallschirmjäger helmets in these areas. sometimes with the soldiers. He found a lot of soldiers already. Of course, all reported in the correct way to the German government so they could get a proper burial. Many of these men are buried at the Futa Pass Memorial where we were yesterday. The items you see here, they belonged to one soldier. This was found, an American soldier. Here you see his dog tag, information where he's buried now. This again from one soldier who was found, also buried. This is why metal detecting is important. But you gotta do it in a correct way, with respect for history, the soldier. Unfortunately, that does not always happen. The museum here also has some stories about that, when they found soldiers and the dog tags were taken for sales. That is not a good thing. I sell myself, but that is material you don't want to sell and have. We always try to avoid that. Here are lots of relics that were found. These relics again belong to one soldier. They had found his dog tag and were able to get all the information about him. As you can see, it's got a bullet hole in the helmet. Heavy battle damage, German helmet, M35 double decal Luftwaffe, big size. Here again, these items all belong to one soldier, which was found together. The soldier was probably hit by artillery fire. As you see the damage on the gun, lots of shrapnel. So yeah, we hope you liked the museum tour. If you are in this area, it's well worth the visit. And I hope you can meet some of the owners and they can tell you about the items. Really, really, really cool.
So potatoes, beans.
So walking on the original battlefield, and they reconstructed the bunkers on the original sites the way they found it. Back then it was full with ammunition, how they found it, Panzerfaust, etc. Over there they dug out a mortar position, all done by the museum and now reconstructed as how it was built back then on the battlefield. Really crazy. If you see these hills where the Americans had to go up, it's madness. And some German veterans said that it was just picking off like on a circus shooting. So right now I'm on the location of close to Peabody Peak, massive battle site, Gothic line. This is one of the pillboxes they rebuilt. German first aid station. Like, the local guys did all the restoration work according to the original things they found and testimonies of the soldiers, because German soldiers did visit this battlefield. This is how it would have looked like during the war. Really impressive work you did here, man. Super. Yeah, wow. Hard to imagine, eh? Crazy. Yeah. So yeah, this would have been original sign, kind of like how it was.
No, for
sure. Okay.
So, it's for reconstruction.
Yeah. Super cool. Built by organization paratroopers, 12 parachute infantry regiment.
Yeah.
So this one is part of the museum we visited. And the whole battlefield here is like littered with craters, and Medal of Honors were earned here. Mad place.
And also over there is a cave, but it's closed for safety reason.
Okay. So this is really the old German mortar position. They reconstructed it. They did a hell of a good job with that. Trying to make it original as possible. So yeah, the museum has been metal detecting and discovering these battlefields for a long time. Good contacts with authority. Well, we're back where we pretty much started this morning. At the memorial, the American Memorial here. We had a great day with the museum, one of the museum helpers over here. Gave us a tour of explanation about the battles area there. And to be honest, it left a very big impression on me. The battles that took place here, it was wild. I told you guys before about the rough terrain up here. This is heavy mountain terrain. This goes down steep, really steep. Over there, the place you see, it is called Peabody Peak. The Americans went up there. Can you imagine? That's like going straight up. The museum had a lot of American veterans visiting, and they shared their stories about the battles in this valley area here. The peak over there was heavily defended by the Germans as the mountain with the cross on top. Pillboxes looking straight down, and the Americans having to climb up. The German veterans told the museum that it was just picking them off. They had no chance. There was a 70% casualty rate on the squads that went up there. Massive, all hell was down in this valley. It's hard to imagine. And this is only a part of the Gothic line, small part. So you kind of had these places on 100 kind of similar situations. Really hard to imagine. So the Americans started low in the valley, the roads you see there, the fields all the way up, while under mortar fire from the positions we saw below, which are located a little bit behind that mountain over there. That is the locations we just visited with the bunkers. Turns out at Peabody Peak there are still 6 Germans buried in an old field hospital. This is known by the museum, it is confirmed by the veterans and the German Volksbund. The field lazaret got bombed, it got closed off, and they were not able to get there anymore. The museum at one point started a mission to get to the site. They had to cancel it because of the rough terrain and the safety precautions that were needed to get there. Another Italian company or volunteers said, you know what, we can do the job. The museum said it's not possible unless with very special equipment, etc., etc. They said we can do it. They could not. They also had to abandon the operation. So right now I'm gonna head down to Peabody Peak. Museum guys told me I should be able to kind of get there, see some trenches and stuff, to give you guys an idea about the situation there. Rocksteady van is parked. Over there the road leading towards Peabody Peak. And this is wild terrain. So I'm gonna see how far I can get now, because I am not prepared for a heavy mountain walk. And this is gonna be a heavy mountain walk, no doubt on that. But I'm always up to an adventure. So this road was still German occupied when Peabody Peak got attacked by Americans. Originally the Americans had not intended to attack this peak, but due to a navigational error they ended up there, and it was a slaughterhouse, as you can imagine if you see these slopes. And they tried 2 missions to retrieve the 6 German soldiers who were somewhere there on the hillside in a bombed out lazaret. Peaceful now, but times were different. Somewhere here on this high slope, that's where the field hospital is. And well, this is where the road stops. And this is the terrain where somewhere this German bunker is, field hospital. Crazy, this is Iwo Jima, Vietnam, all at once, but then in Italy. Traces you see here in the ground, that is actually from rocks crashing down. And that is what makes this mission so hard. The safety of the workers. Almost got stuck there, but we're good. That's back to the hotel. That's tomorrow I'm leaving. And just like that, almost the end of our Italy trip. It's been amazing, especially the last few days here at the Gothic line. Met so many awesome people, totally unexpected. We came here without a plan. I always say every plan is bound to fail as soon as with the first engagement. So many times there is no point in making a plan. Hello doggy, look, hey, how you doing? Good boy, yeah, good boy. Oh, you happy to see me again? Every morning, eh? Yeah. What? You smelling food? I know there is some pizza inside there, eh? That's not for you, mate. Come on. No, no, no. Don't. You gotta go. Yeah, one more pet. He's the Labrador, I believe. Oh, he's so sweet, eh? Yeah. No. 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 You sit. Hey, fini. Look. Guys, finish. Okay, I'm gonna get the pizza, not you. Sorry, my friend. He is sweet, but he wants so many pets. Oh, he's looking so sad right now. So yeah, it was just wow, just bang amazing. Totally unexpected. All these things, the finds I did here, the history, especially here, the World War II history. It's bigger than I thought, crazier than I thought. Now I'm gonna get lasagna and macaroni and thingies and food because I need the energy for tomorrow. So I'm gonna check out this evening, guys. Thank you for watching and cheers. Bye. I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. Buongiorno, people all over the world. Gonna say goodbye, I guess. My last moments in Italy. Oh, beautiful river. Yeah, that's it for this trip. It feels like I've been gone for like 3 weeks, but it was only 1.5. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Found it somewhat educational even at points. Yeah, through this way I would just like to thank everybody who has helped me this trip. Most specifically René Vogt from Germany. The people from Gothic Museum. And you guys on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, of course, everywhere. And mostly the Italian people. You were just awesome. The hospitality was big. I never expected it, but you kind of made me fall in love with your country a little bit. So we will be back here for sure. And yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah, really strange to leave now, and got a 13-hour drive ahead, 14. I think I'm gonna do it in one trip, cause I'm dead. I'm done. I don't even feel like making videos anymore. I need a break. I want to get home and just. Wow, we were allowed past customs again. Always great. We're in Swiss. We got nothing to hide, but it's always, you know, don't want to turn around my whole van because it's packed to the max. So if they pick me out and I have to take stuff out, they'll be busy for an hour with a lot of shit. So it's always nice when you can move on. And I expect going into France, it also will not really be a problem. So 900 kilometers left to go. Yeah, yeah. Duizenden bomen, ben in gedachten, ben aan het... Well, so far so good. In Switzerland, we still got energy, but still a long way to go. 8 hours, something like that. So I hope I'm gonna make it. I don't have to make another sleepover with extra hotel costs. And I'll be home in my own bed tonight. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. And tomorrow, unpacking the van. Get all the materials sorted out. Of course, I'll still show you guys what I found, everything this trip, which is quite a lot. The van is like massive, massive, massive. So cool. Boop, let's go. Hoppa! Yes, yes. Also the France border passed. No checks, no time wasting, good stuff. 7 hours to go. Woo! Let's go! Well, guess what, guys? The van broke down again. Unbelievable. Drives me crazy. This year was bad, it's just getting worse. After such amazing trip, injector burned through again or something, the same crap as I had before. Repaired at an official Volkswagen dealer. It cost me 7,000 euros. I can tell you, for me, that I must work very hard for that, like most people. That's like crazy. Thought like, okay, you know, if I can drive 2-3 years with it, you know, alright, 3,000 kilometers further down the road, same problem. This is gonna be the last trip with this van. I'm done with it. I'm going back to the dealer tomorrow. The one who repaired it, who said, no, it's perfectly fine now. It's not. He can buy it back for a bloody good price, as if it's in good condition. If not, I'm gonna pull the guy over the desk. Really, I'm gonna kick his balls. He's got no choice. Really, he doesn't know me yet. I'm pissed off to the max. I hope I can even make it home with the van. Crazy, crazy. Volkswagen, my advice, don't go for it. At least my experience with it. So far, at all Volkswagen dealers, I had terrible service, you know, not even the repairs, talking about service. Then the cars they gave were completely shit. The repairs they did were shit. So far, Volkswagen has scored a 1 on a scale of 10. I can tell you that. Just, fucking hell, guys, really. What a way to end this trip with a broken van. Again! But we keep smiling. And well, by miracle, I somehow was able to make my way home. Don't ask me how. This van is done. And we're back. And what the end of the trip this was. Oh my god. Yeah, van is empty again. And going back to the garage as you saw yesterday. Same problem. I'm pissed off beyond, I can tell you that. But thankfully I was able to complete the trip literally up to the last meter. So tomorrow, garage, Yolanda will help me pick me up. Then we'll see what's gonna happen with the van. I'm pretty much done with it, to be honest, even though I did all the carpentry work inside. And it's ready for camping. Hobbies. And all my favorite hobbies, but yeah, if she doesn't drive, I can use it like this, right? So yes, that was really a bummer after expensive last time repair. God damn, I have to sell a lot of helmets for that, I can tell you that. That's not so easy. So we got work to do. Anyway, I still wanted to show you all the items I picked up. Here we go. Wow, you've seen the plates from the farmer I picked up. And then we have, yeah, I'm really happy with these. These are American felt winter boots. And some of them, like this one, even still have the laundry number from the soldier in them. The funny story is, many people think these have only been used in training. And well, they were found in a barn in Italy, right on the battlefield, with soldiers' numbers in them. So, debunked, we can tell you that. So even though they're relic, they're still rare, because they have really been fought with. Piece of Panzer track, I believe Panzer III four-wheeler. I'll check it out. Cool battle damage items we got here. Loads of American relic helmets, all from the Italian front. And we have some funny German ones, some shit shovels. Here another one. And another one, you can like hang it up. And this one, never saw it before. They made a cooking pan out of it. German helmet. Super epic. And yeah, it's already sold to a friend of Rocksteady. He was in love with it. So I'm just gonna show it you guys here. The funny after-war things that there are around to be found. And yes, also with American helmets, as you can see here. I think this also was used as a, how do you say it, bucket? A bucket, pretty sure. Mortar and constructions. So very happy with this one also. Got some Cal 30 ammo boxes, .50 boxes, also early one. Here a rare wooden box. But we picked this up for a friend of us. He saw it in the video and wanted it, so we brought it with us. And we still have some gear inside. A bit nicer gear. As I always say, Rocksteady's got more than just relics. These are the best pieces. Right, Italian World War II Seilbahn. Italian fascist flag. We got the German shooting awards. This one is for Panzer Abwehr. Very cool. It's got the insignia from the soldier on it. This is shooting for the Wehrmacht. And here a very, very fine winter camouflage. Pick up from an Austrian farm. It has only been water cleaned. The liner was so badly that it got cleaned out with the water. Really stunning piece. In very good condition. Complete original. Nice AK2. Some very cool and rare postcards. Including like here from Koerland. Volkskriegsjäger, of course. Also very happy with these, the Sunlight. As you can see in the episode about my grandfather who served in the SS, I visited the Sunlight factory in the Netherlands, which got bombed by the Allies. And some smaller stuff, loads of stamps. And well, as this is maybe the last time I'm gonna be using this van, I'm gonna say goodbye from inside the van. Thank you all for watching this trip. I hope you enjoyed it, all our adventures, historical information. I know it became a lot of episodes, but yeah, we've been really busy. So we do a lot. And then you end up with a lot of contact, which we want to share with you guys. So, thanks a lot for watching everybody, and on to the next adventures.